Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Rod has the night off. Just within the last few days, we've seen several local restaurants close their doors for a variety of reasons, and one of them being a Waverly favorite. Channel 8's Alexa Skineski spoke with them and has our top story tonight. Alexa?
Yeah, that's right, Megan. Honey Creek Restaurant off Cornhusker Highway has been known for their country fried steak and homemade food. The restaurant has been in the Wilkinson family for nearly half a century until now. After 46 years and several different name changes, Honey Creek Restaurant in Waverly will be closing their doors for good.
Intended to go about 4 more years and just aren't going to make that. So.
The restaurant started in 1976 under the name Shirley's. A couple years later, it became Sports Page until 2009 when Jim and Kathy Wilkinson decided on Honey Creek. The restaurant has been passed down through family generations until now. They have delayed the announcement again and again, but as of this week, they were left with no choice. The tough decision was based on a variety of reasons, such as cost, supply chain issues, a cancer diagnosis, and the last straw, a lack of staff.
Most of this time, up until a few years ago, I'd have a stack of applications, that I could always go to. People that come in and call, and I applied a couple weeks ago. You got anything yet? And that's just drastically changed.
They say if it wasn't for the pandemic, they wouldn't be shutting down. In fact, we have seen our fair share of restaurants close over the last 2 years.
We don't have an exact number. We've done some surveys through our National Restaurant Association, and last year it was anticipated that we would lose 30% of our restaurants, which would be really bad for the Nebraska economy because we are one of the drivers of this economy.
Just in the last 48 hours in Lincoln, Rutabaga's Comfort Food and the original location of Brewski's are also calling it quits. So why now?
When we're closing at year's end, we're going to close out the books. Those deals end because you have a lease from January through the end of December. That's part of this. We have to look at timing.
Honey Creek will serve their last meal this Friday, and that brings tears to Jim and Kathy's eyes.
It's hard to see people in here today just coming to say thank you and goodbye. That's tough. Thank you with our love. Just one huge hug and thank you.
Things have been bothering me in the last few days. I feel like I'm letting the community down.
Now, stopping by Honey Creek today, the place was packed. I couldn't even find a parking spot. All of their loyal customers who have been around for years enjoying one last meal with the Wilkinsons. Megan?
Yes, I'm sure that community and many of the surrounding community members will definitely miss them. All right, thank you very much, Alexa. Delays are continuing to grow at airports here in Lincoln and in Omaha. Today alone, over 2,000 flights have been canceled and almost 10,000 flights have been delayed nationally. Taking a closer look here locally, at Epley Airport, 5 flights have been canceled and 21 delayed. In Lincoln, there have been 2 cancellations and 5 delays, and again, that's just looking at today's numbers. And it's not just flying that is causing issues with traveling. Drivers are also struggling on the roads because of winter weather. ABC's Rihanna Alley has more.
Travel chaos on the roads and in the skies. Winter weather coast to coast causing problems for drivers.
And we've been stuck in traffic since 8:30 in the morning.
A snow emergency in Wisconsin yesterday. And COVID forcing airlines to cancel hundreds more flights today, adding to the more than 5,000 since Christmas Eve.
It's very stressful. I'm constantly checking to see if there's any changes.
The cancellations for airlines mainly caused by staffing shortages caused by the recent surge in COVID-19 sick calls. But help is on the way. The CDC changing its COVID quarantine guidelines from 10 to 5 days in most cases.
So this is good. It means airlines will have more workers back on duty faster, and it means fewer people will be inconvenienced.
Delta, the first airline asking for the change, applauded the move, calling it a safe, science-based, and more practical approach based on what we now know about the Omicron variant. Labor unions are pushing back on the changes, worried their members are being forced to return to unsafe conditions.
Several of the airline labor group unions have said that they are concerned that the reduction in the isolation time means that employees who are sick could be put back at work.
The already stressed system is expected to be challenged even more with the upcoming busiest travel days of January 2nd and 3rd.
Statistically, there are people here with COVID, right? So I think we take a risk anytime we go somewhere.
Alaska Airlines is now urging passengers to consider rescheduling their non-essential holiday travel due to impacts it's suffering from severe weather and Omicron. They've proactively cut departures in Seattle by 20%. Rhiannon Nally, ABC News, New York.
With below zero temperatures expected for this weekend, CHI Health is urging people to bundle up and maybe enjoy some indoor activities to avoid long-term injuries. Every year, the burn unit sees several patients come in with frostbite. It can come within 20 to 30 minutes, and the colder and windier it gets, the faster it can amplify. Frostbite looks different depending on how long the exposure. Doctors say look for blisters, discoloration, stinging, or tingly sensations, as those can be signs of frostbite, and they recommend you be seen by a medical professional.
These are long-term injuries, and somebody that has a frostbite, really bad injury, they're going to have usually have some pretty significant pain long-term, might even lose some fingers and toes. Some tissue from this damage. So really you want to try to get that evaluated if there's any concern right away.
Doctors recommend dressing in layers and covering up your fingers and toes. Also, don't walk outside if you have wet or moist skin. And speaking of that winter weather, meteorologist Malcolm Byron in Today for John. And Malcolm, some folks saw a couple snowflakes today.
Right, and the challenge with the forecast for today was the fact that there was some dry air in the low levels of the atmosphere, and the snow has to first overcome that dry air. At least I didn't see any reports in Lincoln, so it looks like it did not overcome the dry air in the capital city, but in some locations farther to the east, we did overcome that. For instance, we had one report in Johnson County just to our southeast. Here's a live look over Schoen's Roofing in Beatrice. We can see breaks in the clouds out that way. We did have some periods of sunshine today, but the clouds have since moved back across many areas in eastern Nebraska. Satellite and radar perspective shows some of that snow mainly off to the southeast. That's kind of where we were expecting the better chance for snow yesterday, and that has since pushed off into Iowa. We are not anticipating snow for the remainder of this evening. That will change, however, as we go towards this weekend. It's a chilly evening. 25 degrees the current temperature in Lincoln, 26 in Beatrice. The winds, like yesterday, are not overly strong, or I should say yesterday evening are not overly strong, but it's enough to cause a wind chill. 16 degrees is the current feels like temperature in Lincoln, 16 in Beatrice, 22 Hastings, 21 in Grand Island. Over the next several hours, I think we'll kind of have, I guess what we'll call a mix of sun and moon. 23 degrees by 6 o'clock, 20 by 8, 17 degrees by 10 o'clock. Now, we do have a brief rebound in temperatures tomorrow, but a real Arctic blast will arrive for this weekend. We'll outline that coming up in my Storm Alert Team forecast.
We'll talk to you soon, Malcolm. Thank you. Some breaking news coming down this afternoon. Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted in the Jeffrey Epstein sex abuse case. Maxwell was found guilty of 5 of 6 counts for luring teenage girls to be sexually assaulted by the American millionaire Epstein. The jury deliberated for 5 full days. ABC's David Murrow will have more details in World News Tonight that will be immediately following our newscast. In other national news, we're learning more about that deadly shooting spree Monday night in the Denver area. 6 people are dead, including the shooter, and 3 others injured. Here's ABC's Rhiannon Alley with the details.
Extreme violence unfolding across 7 different crime scenes. Today, investigators are analyzing this newly released security cam snapshot of a shadowy figure spotted at one of those scenes. The terror ending in this shopping center after a gun battle with police. The gunman killed by officers. Memorials are growing outside of the tattoo shop in Denver where 3 people were shot Monday.
I'm still having trouble, absorbing it. It's just a shock to everybody.
Alfredo Cardenas' daughter Alicia Cardenas was shot to death. Police say Cardenas was an acquaintance of the suspected gunman, 47-year-old Lyndon James McLeod. Police saying McLeod had been investigated in 2020 and 2021 and was known to harbor extremist views.
Based on what we know, it does appear that the offender was targeting specific people.
Friends have identified Alyssa Gunn Maldonado as the other woman killed. Her husband, James, a piercer at the shop. He was also shot but is now in the hospital. Police say before exchanging gunfire with officers, McLeod killed another man a few blocks away from the tattoo parlor. We are now learning McLeod owned a tattoo parlor on the same street as recently as 2017. Investigators say the violence continued at a shopping mall, families hiding inside.
We were just in there. You could hear just the popping outside. And it was like one shot and then maybe 5 or 6 more and a couple more after that.
Police say the suspect escaped to this nearby Hyatt hotel, shooting a clerk and a Lakewood police officer before being shot and killed. Police believe the suspect knew all of the victims except 28-year-old Sarah Steck. Detectives say he targeted the hotel because of a prior dispute. She happened to be there and got caught in the gunfire. Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Still to come on the news tonight, a naked intruder was no match for a Tennessee mother. You won't want to miss that story. It'll be coming up with your full forecast after the break.
Chevy is taking people lots of places this holiday.
at Wall Street today. Another split day, the Dow gaining 90 points, NASDAQ down 15. You're watching Channel 8, Nebraska's trusted news source.
Night after the powerful testimonies. Get to the
Finally tonight, a frightening near miss in the snowy Northwest is caught on camera, and so was the coincidence that cleaned up the aftermath so quickly. Here's tonight's Take a Look at This.
Watch as an Oregon State worker narrowly escapes being crushed by a massive falling tree on a snowy highway.
With the Channel 8 Eyewitness News mobile app, you'll be the first to know. Get alerts about breaking news and weather, all in the palm of your hand.
Satisfy a huge hunger with Amigos Build It Burrito. We'll build it fresh, just the way you want it. As a burrito or a bowl, build it big.
Closed captioning on